Hey team, this is not Minecraft. I want to go ahead and preface this video by saying I know the audio was bad. I know. I recorded for like 3 hours straight and didn't think to be like, does this sound good? I did it like twice and the wind wasn't blowing, and then for the rest of the video it was either raining or blasting wind. So next video, this will be a series, will not be as obnoxious. So with that being said, like, subscribe, and if I'm doing something wrong, don't be mean about it. Just let me know kindly in the comments. Thank you. Okay, 16 days until the next temporal storm. Thank God, because my first file, I have 30 hours by the way, I know what I'm doing. My first file, 9. Why are you blue? I'm giving deep green eyes, because my eyes are like deep green. Long flowing with strands. Ew, looks like Vidalia, our Minecraft skin. White. Okay, we'll go with this. I am going to be a commoner. Okay. Okay, we spawned in medium fertility soil. Okay. Okay. And a tray and a forest. Okay. I like what I'm seeing. Granite stones. Can I use them to make tools? I could use you to make tools. Okay, cool. Just for context, this is the third world I've made because I spawned in a gravel wonderland twice. That I couldn't make tools out of anything other than flint. And I'm like, no. And then it was just mountainous. And I got killed by a bear. Traitor. Hello. Haven't seen you around here before. You just wake up. I don't know what you mean. You're kind of been popping up like daisies across the land. Don't know where you're from. Don't know what you're doing here. None of you seem keen to talk about it. Entirely sure myself. Wish I could be more help to you. What's your name? Kind of you ask, traveler. It's Tinker. What have you got to trade, Tinker? Wallpaper, fire clay bricks for real cheap. That's good. And then some other stuff that I can just make pretty easily. Most of it I can. Okay, well, thank you. Nice to meet you. I'm gonna slap your butt on this map right here. I like to mark literally everything I find on my map, and then before we do anything else, I'm gonna do /config /world config create space bool space color capital accurate capital world lowercase map space true. Okay. And I think for it to start doing that, I gotta leave and come back, so I'm gonna do that. Okay. And the map is colorful. Huzzah. With the trader, you can't take anything from in his house, so... But it's good to know that when we spawn in, we'll be close to here. Also, I turned keep inventory on because it's annoying. Alright, so let's see what we're working with here. So we've got a forest that way, a rift down there, but shouldn't be a problem, and some cattails. I'm gonna go get those cattails, but I think that's a bear. So I'm not gonna go over there. Never mind, I'm going this way. That's a bear, so let's go into the woods where bears spawn naturally. But I'm very happy to have spawned somewhere like this, where there's like medium fertility soil everywhere. Oh, and there's more reeds down there. Okay, good. Is there another beast down here? No, but I hear a rift. Okay, I need some flint before I do anything. You don't need flint to make tools, because I can use these stones to make tools. But I just found some. I need 2 to do anything. Okay, that should be enough. Now I need sticks. Ooh, berries. You actually have a diet, and the more well-balanced and maxed out these are, the more max health you have. Sticks! Basically anything can kill you in 2 hits when you first spawn in, so just leave everything, and I mean literally everything alone. You won't have any issues. Big ol' maple tree. Because this is clearly a lot more tool than it is cattails, but I need both to make a house. We're going to make a knife. And then we're going to make an axe. You can use tool to make thatch blocks and like roofs, but I'm not going to do that right now. Because I have high priorities than making a pretty house, such as living long enough to make one. The issue with bears is they're not that hard to kill if you just keep running and throwing spears at them, but then you just need to have spears. But the issue with them is with any animal, at least in this game, they will always spawn back in the same general vicinity. So even if we kill it, if we were to base over there, we'd have to deal with a bear every so often, which is what I'm having to do with my main file. Usually I can just lead it away and have it kill me and I'll just spawn back at home, but it's still annoying. If we're going to do anything, I'm going to need a lot more cattails. So let's find some more cattails. I'm going to need 40 because you need... bullets. I always mark every mushroom I find because just the same with animals, whenever you cut down anything, like mushrooms, they will grow back in the same area, but not in the same blocks. I'm not going to grab them right now because I don't need them, but it'll be good to come back and get them later. I just don't have the inventory space to be carrying around things I don't need. Oh my god, there's so many over here. Yes! Watch there'll be a wolf over here or something. And yes, I know the frame rate's bad, but look, I'm going to go into settings. Okay, this is what we're working with right now. It's supposed to be below this 30. That's what we're working with. Okay? And they're like, why don't you turn shadows on? Because this. Watch this. That's why. That's why I'm not turning shadows on. Because I don't want to deal with that. Okay, I've got 10 to make a basket. You just do 2 in each block in a basket shape. You suddenly have 3 inventory spaces. I forgot to mention, you don't spawn with inventory. Your hands are all you got. You could never have enough cattails. I've got 30 hours in this game, and I'm still like, oh my god, I need more cattails. Cattails and sticks. Getting sticks pisses me off. I always need more damn sticks. The goal for this video is just to find somewhere to live. I don't even need to build a base. I just need somewhere to put my stuff, and then build a base somewhere around there. Just somewhere suitable to live. I want to be near clay. I want to have medium soil and trees nearby. So I'm going to literally grab every cattail from this pond. If you harvest them with a knife, they'll grow back. I hear a bowtorn. Why do I hear a bowtorn? Ow! Stupid things. I knew there was going to be something that was going to attack me. That was too good to be true to have all those reeds over there and not get attacked. Again, if I die, it's fine. I'm not too far from home or trader, so. Lag some more. Oh god. No. No. Actually, no thanks. I'm good. What is rift activity at? It's at medium. Why are there so many out here? And it's daytime. These are pink bonnets. You can't eat them. Well, you can eat them, but you'll lose health, so I wouldn't bother. Okay, so it looks like we're getting into deep forest. I don't want to live in a forest. Let's head back down towards the trader. See if we can't find something close to it, because you can't set your spawn unless you have a temporal gear. But as soon as I get a base, if after a few hours I don't find a temporal gear in some way, I'm just going to set spawn at base until I find one. Then afterward, I'll just do temporal gears. Ooh, are these radishes, turnips? Mature turnips. Okay. How many? I could probably pick them up. But I don't want to start a farm right now because I just don't have the time. So as of right now, I'm just going to mark these. Not going to grab them right now. I need inventory space for other things. Ooh, and then red wine caps? Yep. And I'm actually going to harvest these because you can eat these. God, there's so many of them. Ooh, there's so many veggies out here. We've got some more turnips. I'm not going to bother marking these because they're right next to the other ones. Alright, gonna make my last basket. Okay, so now I've got the max inventory space I'm gonna have for probably the next 20 hours. Because even like hunter backpacks take forever to get. Rye? I don't like that's right next to this rift, but luckily it's short and I can spell it quickly. Okay, let's go. Grab these cattails. That's a dead... Oh, I thought the butterfly was just flying. Oh, are you good? You good? Is it dead? Hello? Oh, it's trying. Some more turnips. Good lord, we're gonna be eating good. The good thing about this game is kind of like in Minecraft, whenever you plant something, you don't get just like 2 or 3 back. In this game, you get like 13 if you take good care of your crops. Ooh, some sod. Oh, peat, sorry. You need peat to progress, so definitely get all the peat you can find. I'm not seeing anywhere suitable for habitation other than like maybe right there, but I think that's still low fertility soil. But there's medium over here. I could just come over here and dig it up and bring it over there, which I don't want to do, but I'm not going to be miserable if I have to. I'm just worried living so close to a forest, we're going to get a lot of wolves and bears just around my house. So I'm going to mark this as possible base location. Ooh, what's that? What is this? Flax! Okay, I am going to get the flax because you need flax for quite literally almost everything way later on in the game, but having it this early is great because I didn't find any until like 15 hours in. And you can also just eat the rye grains raw. You need flax to make windmill sails, and when I say you need flax, I mean you need a lot of flax. Oh, here's some more, I think. Or is this rye? Oh, this is great. It's getting pretty close to nighttime, so I am gonna find me a tree to cut down to make some firewood. And I guess I don't want to base here just yet, because I want to look around a little bit more, see if there's anywhere nearby. Like maybe over there would be good. For the night, we'll base here. Probably gonna break my axe, but. Alright. Alright, let's go make a hovel for the night. Is this fire clay or red clay? Red clay. Okay, either is good. I need fire clay real bad. Oh my god, I hear freaking bow torned. Never mind, we're going around and across the lake. Stupid things. I should have done the setting to where they don't spawn for a few days. Well, I guess one thing that's good about living next to a forest is 1, easy sticks and wood, 2, mushrooms, 3, I can make a rabbit pit. Like, I could just go into the woods and just dig a pit and throw a trough in there with grass, and then they'll just fall into the hole and I get infinite rabbits. Okay, so this looks like a little island. I'm gonna go further inland. Ooh, I'm also gonna need some I might just stay the night on this island because nothing can get to me. Let's get some dry grass. We can make us a little fire. Oh my goodness, there's so many mushrooms on this little island. And how do you make a bed? I don't remember how. You can make a straw bed, but I don't remember how you do it. Let's consult the guidebook. Straw. They're gonna make a hat. Straw bed. Hay bed. I need 3 hay blocks. To make hay blocks, you need to do... I don't know if I have enough dry grass for this. I think I do. Yeah, I definitely don't. Let's get some more. Alright, well, it's 1 knife down. Let's make another. Okay. Hay bed. I am gonna plop it here. And then we're gonna make like a 3x3 hovel to stay the night in. I need to make a shovel. Maybe I'll do a 2x2 because it's really late. Like, I really just need somewhere to put my head, you know? Okay, I don't know how much I'm actually gonna need, but I'm just gonna do this, and then we're gonna go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You thought I was kidding when I said I was gonna box us in here. Oh, the bed is bouncy. I was in fact not kidding. This is where we're staying the night. I'm gonna eat some, because you lose a lot of hunger when you sleep, kind of like Don't Starve. And we're gonna go night-night. And you can press C to look at your character and tell you what time it is, the temperature, etc., etc. Alright, it is 4:50 in the morning. And it is cold. We are really far north, I think, because it is freezing. We're just gonna leave this here in case we need it ever again, which I doubt it, because we're just gonna go right over here, but hey, I'm not seeing somewhere flat enough or long enough to base just yet. But I do see so many more red wine cap mushrooms. Yeah, I wonder why we're so cold. Probably because we're right next to freaking tundra. I might go back down to the trader and run down that way just so we're more south and not having to deal with, I guess, a slightly better temperature. I'm not sure. And I will come around and get all that stuff once we have a house. This and berries is going to be our only food source for forever. And a little tip from me, you are not immune to fall damage when you jump into water. If you jump into water from a high height, you will take a little less damage, but you will still take a lot of damage. God, there's so many mushrooms. Flax seeds are great. I'm real happy about that. Okay, so there's a trader. We're gonna go this way now. This looks pretty okay. This is perfect right here. Literally perfect. We're gonna base right here. Ooh, and some witch's hat. What is that? There's a big... What is that? Oh, it's some ruins. There's a lot of them. Maybe I could just break this down to make my house with. Can I punch this? Can I punch it to get it? Okay, it takes a minute, but yeah, I could use it to make my house. Okay, cool. We are gonna have such a pretty house. Ooh, and some carrots. And there's red clay right here. And there's so much tool for a roof. Alright, let's flatten out a spot and make a house. So I've got a big old spot flattened out. I'm gonna get rid of these bushes and plant them elsewhere. We got a big old spot. I'll probably flatten this out in a second just to give us a little bit more room. And then I'm gonna fill this in. This is your introduction to how long things take in Vintage Story. Because after this, I gotta spend forever cutting thatch. I gotta spend forever breaking all the granite stones from the ruins, and then building the house and getting a door, and it's gonna be great. Alright, that's all the patience I have for right now. This should be more than enough space to build a little house. And now we slowly punch out each one of these cobblestone blocks. Hale, why aren't you using a pickaxe? Because there is no stone pickaxe. You gotta make a copper pickaxe, and that's a whole nother like 6 hours of gameplay before I get there. And look at that, there's red clay under. I don't know how much I'm gonna need for the house I want. I would want to do like a yurt. I want it to be circular, or whatever it's called. Oh, and just like in Minecraft, there is gravity, but only for sand and gravel. You can make it to where it's everything, but I'm not gonna. There's a storage vessel. What's in here? Healing poultices? Yeah. From linen. Oh, they're gonna be good. And what's this? Farming. What's in here? Ooh, in a basket? Well, that's useless to me right now, but, you know, whatever. I've got like 50, which is not enough for what I want to do, I don't think. But let's go put this down, because it's sunset. I don't like that. I might actually have enough. Or just about enough. Okay, yeah, I had enough. This is smaller than my house in the other world. It's just that these are out of the way, but I just want to do something different. Okay, and then you can make... How do you make a crude door? I think you need logs for crude doors. Crude door. 2 logs, 3 sticks. I'm actually just going to do 2 wattle fences, because if you use a crude door, it has a chance of just falling apart when you use it. As in, it'll just break, and you can just put it back. I'm just going to use wattle fences. And then I am going to use the same thing to make windows out of wattle fences. Bam. Just like that. A house. I'm going to dig up this floor so we can have a better floor. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and do a 6 and get packed dirt. And then use the same packed dirt to make rammed earth. And then if you put it in here, you can get different texture. I need a little bit more. I hate hearing a wolf that close to my house, but they usually wander about, so hopefully it won't be a problem. And there's so much tool, so when we make the roof tomorrow, it'll be so easy. Okay, I need to make a chest. I don't remember how you make a basket chest. I think it's like this. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna slap these down here. I'm gonna toss everything in here that I don't need. Okay, that freed up a lot of space. You can cycle the rammed earth through multiple textures. This is just what I want for this house. And then for tonight, I am just gonna fill this in with dirt. The creatures like to hop over. They will climb your walls and try to get into your house. And I'm not doing all that. I've not heard enough of you. Okay. I hate that it's 2 blocks tall right now. It will not be in the future. Now we're gonna take my axe and take all of this pine log and just turn it all into firewood. Pop. What was that sound? Pop all but just a little, and then I'm going to make a cooking fire. Right. I'll put it on a block. Right. You know. I want to make a fire starter. How to make a fire starter? I don't remember. This? Other way around? Do you need sticks? Yeah. Some logs on there. And then start you up a fire. Yup. So this is what we're doing for the night, I guess. I'm gonna pop my bed this corner. I'm gonna fill up real quick. And we're gonna go to sleep. Good morning. It's still pouring down rain. I wanna make this 1 block taller. There's another storage vessel over there. I love the ruins in this game. They kind of remind me of Breath of the Wild. So there was this one. Oh, ore? Yeah. What is it? Oh, coal? That's still good. Hey, coal's real good because in my other world, burning charcoal just doesn't work. Making a charcoal pit just doesn't work. So if you know how to make a charcoal pit work, please let me know. Again, 30 hours in, I will have a charcoal pit that will say burning for more than 2 months. It pisses me off real bad. Perfect. Okay. Now we go get tool, and there's a wolf right there. Of course there is. Of course there is. That's awful. Okay. I'm just gonna mind my business, make me some knives, and we're gonna cut some cattails and tool, and just go about our business. So many cattails. I'm not complaining. This is good. Okay, so that's all the cattails I want to get from here. Let's see if that wolf is around. If not, we're gonna get some tool. Okay, there's a bunch up here, and it's much safer up here than it is down there. You can break tool to get thatch, and I'd like to make a little thatch roof. I don't know how much I'm gonna need, but I'm just gonna grab everything that I can with however many knives I have. Okay, so that's all of it from right here, and from here I got 47, which is a lot, but believe it or not, that's really not that much. All of the tool from here. I'm gonna get all these red wine caps. I've gotta find some more. There's some ruins right here. Any vases for me? Yep. Food. What's it? Felt grain. I'm gonna go ahead and eat that because I won't be able to smelt it for a little while. Cook it, that is. Some more red wine caps and some rye. I'm gonna do the rye. I might just need to stop marking down where all the mushrooms are because if I move 8 feet, there's gonna be mushrooms there. Alright, that's 1 knife down. What have we got in here? A gooble gobble. Some red wine caps and a boulder. Okay, rift activity just skyrocketed to high, and there's one right there. I'm gonna try to be a bit more careful. Wow, there's so many ruins and freaking mushrooms. Oh, here's some bony soil. I can pan this later. Another vase. Forage. Some dry grass. Dry grass is always helpful. Some flax. Hello. Eventually, we will get clay and use it in a pit kiln to fire it and make some storage vessels and cooking pots and bowls and all that good stuff. But that might be next video. Because as you can see, my priorities are all over the place. There's so much flax around here. I keep thinking I'm seeing the wolf and it's freaking me out. While I'm home, I'm gonna dump some stuff off and make as much roof as I can. Hello, he's right there. There's a wolf right in front of my house. Awesome. Sick. Hey, buddy. Hey, I don't know how you don't see me. I'm just gonna do this really quickly. If I had some spears, I'd throw them at you to kill you, but I don't have any. I don't have enough flint to spare. So please go away. Thank you. Thanks. Guess I'm gonna go in my house from the inside. I'm gonna make another basket. Okay. So let's see. How do you make a thatch roof? Thatch roof bottom. Okay. I'm gonna want a lot of corners and then a tip. I'm gonna want one tip and I'm gonna want a lot of corners. Okay, so 2 thatch or hay like this. When I get 4, that's awesome. That's a lie. I didn't get 4 from that. I don't know where I saw that. Oh, if I use hay, I get 4. Oh, okay. See what I mean when I say we're gonna need a lot of thatch. God, I don't want a wolf to terrorize me every day. Okay, well, I've got the outer rim done. Now I just need to do the actual, like, top, which is gonna take even longer. Wow! Well, now I've got the actual... God, it looks so bad. I've got the actual, like... Oh my god, go away. No. Get. Ugh. Bruh. I knew living here would be a problem, because that damn wolf... Well, at least it's a wolf and not a bear, because in my own file, it's a bear, and I gotta deal with the bear all the time. Haha, you can't get me. And what's great about having a grass roof is that this stuff just grows on top of your house. Can I make... I can. Okay. How many sticks do I have? I have none. Great. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna go get some sticks because you can make spears out of the granite, and I'm gonna do that. And we're gonna kill this stupid thing. But first, I need sticks. I need sticks. Where are all the sticks? I think I can use driftwood, but I'm not gonna because I don't wanna. Here's a tool. Okay, good. I can get some of that while I'm here. Love that I came over here to get sticks, and this is what I'm doing. But then again, I also wanted to get more tool. I'm gonna grab all the tool from here, and then I'm gonna get some more sticks as I can, and then we're gonna go home. Okay, I've got 12 sticks. That's enough for my purposes. I'm going home. I've never been struck by lightning, but oh my god, that wolf is still fucking there. What am I supposed to do? Because I can't kill it. Not right now, anyway. Okay, I'm gonna try to get into my house. See, it hears me. It knows I'm home. And I am gonna nap a bunch of spears, probably 3, which isn't gonna be enough to kill it. It's always good to have spears on you. I like to at least have 3 or 4, and then maybe some in the house, just laid up against the wall. This is not gonna be enough damage to kill it, but it should do a decent amount of damage. Where are you? Well, now he's running away. So many! There's like 3! Ugh. I specifically looked around to see, like, oh, I hope there's no wolves up here. There are. Yeah, there were 2. Oh my god, there were 2. Go back in the house. I'm not resting until those things are dead. I want you dead, you stupid thing. And we have to build a wall around my house. There's 4! 4 wolves right by my house. I don't want to have to move. This is a good spot. Oh, that's not a 4th one. That's a surface dweller thing. Wait, well, they move in packs, so hopefully they'll just move away. And go away forever. Block off my roof. Oh, you see how, like, my vegetables all the way up and my fruit and grain are a little bit up? I had, like, 12 health points to begin with or something like that. I now have 18. Okay, I'm gonna start my little fire so I have some light. And I think I'm gonna make a torch. I'm gonna light it with this fire. So that way, in case I'm ever out, I can always just have a torch at home. Or on me. Eat something. And then we're gonna sleep. Still out there. And I don't want to attack the one, because if I attack the one, they're all going to come over. And I've only got 3 spears. I'm going to keep making my roof like they don't exist. Oh my god, there's 2 packs. because there's one over there and two over here. I'm gonna have to look up how to deal with wolves. Maybe I should like live on top of one of these terraces. Or, like move up there on top of there. 'Cause I didn't see anything up there when I was up there, and I don't want to have to break all this down and move, but I will if I have to. And I am petty enough to go into creative mode to do it, because it's taken long enough to get to where I am. So if next episode I'm living up there, you didn't see nothing. You know nothing. You never heard of me, you don't know my name. Maybe if I dig like a rabbit pit, whenever they're not over there, they'll just attack the rabbits and they'll all get stuck in a hole. That would be great. That would be sick, actually. Maybe I could do that. Get them all to go into a pit. Get them to chase me. That'd be the best way to do it. And then just never kill them, so they're always there. And then so the more won't spawn. Bury them, perhaps. I don't know how stupid they are. I don't know if they'll actually fall for anything like that. It might involve some wattle gates and such things. And they're back in front of my house again, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna have to build maybe a pit just in front of my house, and then just kill them for now, and then build a pit over where they spawn in or out over there. They weren't here when I came here first. I'll just say that now. They weren't here. This is too good of a spot to give up. They're gonna kill all of the local animals too, so I'm not gonna be able to get any like livestock over here. Hopefully they'll wander off, but in my main file, they seem to wander around the same little area. I don't want them in my same little area. I want them gone forever. Are they still there? Can I go to my house that I own, please? Yep, they're still there. Awesome, perfect. Hey guys, what are you doing? Could you please get away from my house? Thank you. You won't get me today. Scream at me all you want. You won't get none of this. I'm not moving. I'm not. Go. Get. Stupid. I get you too. Go away. Maybe I got overconfident. I can throw spears through this thing. Don't piss me off. Go over there. Stay over there. If they just stay over there, I can just not go over there. That'd be great, but they're not going to do that. I'm probably going to have to dig a pit for them. I don't want to dig a pit for them because I'm going to have to hear them all the time, but I'm going to have to dig a pit because I can't kill all of them, at least not right now. And there's so many. There's 3 over there and 3 over here. God damn it. I might have to move. I hate to say it. I might have to move, like, maybe just into there. Because I want flat land. I want this. This is good. I'm going to plant my crops in there. Shut up, dude. We don't want the recipe to your mom's peach cobbler, bitch. Yeah, if they just stay over there, it's fine. But they keep circling back over here, and that's my issue. I could just build a wall. I could just build a wall around there and like around my house, which I was going to do at some point anyways, but I hate to have to do that so soon. That might just be what we have to do to keep me safe. Okay, they're asleep over there, so I think that's where they're going to stay at. As long as they don't come over here, I don't care. I just don't want them here. I might need to do just slanted roofs here just to get rid of this corner bit. I'm going to do that. You know what? Never mind, because I'm just going to need more thatch to do that, and I don't really care enough. I can just put hay blocks where those are. Or I can just choose not to care. You guessed it, I'm choosing not to care. How does that look? Not the best. Not the bestest ever. I'm going to do 3 layers, I think. And that should be more than enough to make it look like what I want it to. How does that look from the side? It looks wonky and ugly. That's how it looks. I probably should have just done slants all the way up to the corners, because the corners that you see into the thing, and I'm just going to put dirt. I'm just going to put dirt, and we're going to call it there. But Kale, it's ugly. Aren't you going to fix it? No. No, I'm not. It looks so clunky and bad. Oh. I'm going to go the hay route again, because then I can just replace all the corner pieces. That's going to be once I finish what I want to do with the roof. I'll go back and do all of the corners and take even longer. Yeah. Look at that. I just got 16 of these so quickly. I don't know why I'm using tool. Like, yes, this wears out my tools, but I can just go get more sticks and stones. Okay, it looks even more clunky, but, you know, whatever. I've did what I can. All I can do is stretch it out some more, and I'm not going to do all that. Well, the good thing is I can use all the corner pieces as fuel for cooking later, so it's not a complete waste, I guess. Okay. I'm going to pretty it up some more. I'm going to try to, and then I think we're done here. Finally. Ow. Oh my god, hello. Just trying to mind my business, but hey, I guess. Okay, I have got to get more food. Quickly. Okay, I don't have enough food to, like, make it through the night if I sleep. So this is great, huh? burn the rest of my tops because I don't need the rest of them. Oh my god, it's horrifying outside. Yeah, I guess I can't burn it. Well, now I'm just stuck with it, I guess. Well, I've just sat here staring at the fire all night. I'm about to starve to death, and there are still monsters everywhere outside. And there are boat horns, so if I go up to go look outside, you'll never guess what I'll find. Oh, they're all going away. And the wolves are back. They're starting to throw rocks at me. Look how many there freaking are! God damn it. And there's a boat horn over there. You can scare off boat horns. And look, I'm starving to death, so I need you bitches to hurry up. Oh my god, what is that? Ew. Ew. Ow. Yeah, I'm probably gonna start starving to death before I'm even able to go outside. Okay, run, 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 run. Just go, go, go. Luckily, you starve to death pretty slowly. But that means I've only got a little bit of time to find something to eat. But luckily, like I said, there's mushrooms, and there looks like rye or flax. Flax here. Please drop flax. Grains. I need grains. It didn't drop grains. I need grains. Thank you. Okay, that should stave it off for a few seconds. Okay, good. Here's some more mushrooms here. Okay, almost to half. Some black currants. Currants, whatever they're called. That looks like red wine cap. I hope it's red wine cap. It's red wine cap, and there's a ton of it. So that way I could cook actual meals and make a storage vessel for... Yeah. Okay, now I'm back to full. We'll need this for pit kilns. I'm gonna get home, and we're gonna do pit kilns. I hate to have to make another basket, but it's just what we need to do. And I hate to do it like that, but we don't have room to sit here and be prissy about it. Okay, if you don't know how a pit kiln works, here's how. You're going to dig a 1 block deep pit. That's it. I'm going to do a couple, then I'm going to get some rocks to put around them, because it will catch surrounding things on fire. If it's flammable, and grass, it's very flammable, and there's grass everywhere here. Oh my god, no. No, actually, no. I'm good, thanks so much. Ew, 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 oh, and ew. I'm gonna put the rocks I have down. Oh my god, and there's so many mushrooms right here, are you kidding me? Making fun of me earlier because I had so many mushrooms. But now look at me, I'm starving to death. Because I decided to skip past them, like, oh, I have something I'm eating more. Apparently, yes, I did. Okay, so now that we've got this set up, we need a lot of dry grass, a lot of sticks, and a lot of clay. And whenever I build a charcoal pit in this save, it had better work or I'm going to be pissed. Because it's going to be the second file I've made that it didn't work. Alright, that's all the clay I'm going to need. Okay, and that's all the peat I should need for now. Now I'm going to need a lot, and I mean a lot of sticks. Because if it's calm, if this says calm, you can go outside at night and be fine most of the time. But I'm not going to risk it. You need 8 sticks per kiln. I have like 17. Well, I hate doing pit kilns because they take so long to get ready and they take forever. Yeah, I've got 62, that should be more than enough. Before it will let us actually put stuff into the kiln, we actually have to form the clay. And before it gets nighttime, I'm going to get a little bit more dry grass because we also need a lot of dry grass to do pit kilns. Whoa, hello. Hi. So I'm going inside now. Guess it's close enough to nighttime for them to spawn. Oh, it's just a rift. Nope. Okay, so I guess we're inside now. The good thing about most fuel sources is you can just pile them up. So I'm just going to pile this up to get out of my inventory for now. Alright, let's do some clay forming. Clay forming, I think, is a lot of fun. It's a good way to spend your evenings. So eventually, I'm going to want to make each and every one of these molds. I'm not going to do that yet, because I'm just not there yet. I'm going to make 4 bowls. I will eventually like to have 8, but just for right now, we're going to do 4. And there's different modes you can use to place a little bit more clay. So this is a 2x2, then there's a 3x3, and then a 1. And those settings will allow you to place and get rid of clay in those densities. I actually do love this game, it's just the early game sucks. Okay, that's 4 bowls. I'm just going to put these over here. 4 cooking pots. Because if you ever want to make candles, if you use your cooking pot for anything other than cooking conventional things, it will have residue on it, and you can't use it for cooking. I'm just going to preemptively go ahead and make 4. I've got the clay and I've got the resources, so why not? Luckily with stuff like this, where it's jugs, there's a copy layer mode, and you can just make it to where it just does the same thing you did for however many layers you need. Okay, as you can see, it's the same thing. If I hit F and go to copy layer, duplicate layer, it will just do the same layer however many times I need it to, as long as I hold right click. But if the layer changes, it will continue to do this in the wrong spot. That's why I'm kind of going slow when it gets towards the end. Yeah, because if I were to keep doing this, it would do the same thing, and I don't want it to do the same thing. Could you guys be any louder? Okay, that's the cooking pot. It's gonna put those down here. Alright, next. I'm not gonna bother with the crocs. I'm gonna go ahead and make 4 crucibles. You use crucibles to smelt nuggets of ores. You will need multiples, because you're gonna have, like, you need 100 units to make an ingot. Just, you're gonna have like a copper one you use for copper, one you use for iron, etc. Lead, all that stuff. You're gonna want more than one. I'd say whenever you're doing clay forming for the first time, if it has the option to do 4 at a time, just do that one. It will take you longer, and will take more resources to like burn or whatever, but you know. At least you'll have 4, you know, gotta go and make one of them, and then you'll have a weird number, because you'll have the one you made, and then 4 other ones. Let's say, why is it so loud? It's because it's on high. See? Like, I kept going, I wasn't paying attention, and it kept going. We're not gonna be using these crucibles for a good while, because I'm gonna have to pan for copper for a little bit at some point. Okay, there's all my crucibles. Next. Crucibles, flower pots. We'll make those eventually, I just don't need them right now, so I'm not going to do that now. And we're going to, ooh, a storage vessel, absolutely. These take up so much clay though, because they're so big. But luckily I made all these, and I haven't even used a full stack. But this will probably take up the rest of the stack, if not even more. Yeah. Okay, it took forever, but we're done with that one. 2 more, because I've got 6 out there. We'll do a watering can. Watering can. Yeah, I should do 1 more, but I don't know what I should do. I'm gonna go ahead and do the anvil mold, get it out of the way, because it's really annoying to make. And it's almost daytime. By the time I get done with it, I should be able to like go outside and do things. The thing that sucks about the anvil is I don't think any of the layers are identical, so you just have to do each individual layer, and it's so much fun. I lied, because this one's the exact same. Thank God. Okay. So that took forever and a lot of my clay. I'm gonna eat something because I'm about to starve. Forgot I left my roof open. But I don't want to close this up because if I do, then they'll spawn in here. The drifters will. Oh yeah, those are called drifters. Those things are outside moaning. Oh, good. I'm not gonna be able to do my pit kilns because they're gonna be there. I might have to look up. I don't want to sit here and do a pit. I'm petty enough. If this is gonna be world I'm doing for content, I want to enjoy playing the game while I'm playing it, you know? So I might look up a way to get rid, if they spawn over there, to just get rid of them permanently. Because if they keep coming over here, it's gonna be an issue, and I don't want them to be an issue. I'm okay moving their spawn point somewhere else. I don't want to get rid of them because I want there to be challenge in the game. But that's, I can't live with that, you know? Okay, let's get all of our stuff. Oh my god. Are they still chasing me? Yes. I guess they killed that boar. Like, what am I supposed to do, you know? What am I supposed to do? 3 hours to set up my house. I'm not about to abandon it because some stupid wolves. God, I suck. Go away. Be gone, you. But if I can kill this wolf, that'll be great. Here he comes. Be gone. Usually they'll run away if they're at low health. He's running away. I can even just kill one. That'd be great. Hey. He's still scared of me, so he's not going to attack me. Okay, good. Yeah, he is. Oh. Oh, and I'm lagging, so he's going to hit me. Yay! God damn it! Wait. Why did I drop my inventory? Keep inventory supposed to be on. What the hell? Okay, you know what? I'm going to end this recording session. Not the video, this session. And I'm going to go get something to eat or something, and I'm going to come back after I calm down. Because I'm pissed. To your shock and horror, this is the end of the video. I got pissed off, and I got so much work this week. Tell me what you liked, tell me what you didn't like. Again, I know the audio was bad. I know. Anyways, see you next time. Like and subscribe. Bye.